But now we are also live on YouTube. So congratulations, everybody in the Secret X backstage. You get a +3 to your stream savings throws, and that's what the points are used for. Glenn, welcome, everybody. This is the Everything All at Once stream. I'm now streaming to YouTube and X, as well as a backstage version of the StreamYards to the Broken Clock Tower Discord, because everything all at once. So you'd like to hear from me before I go?
Can I just say I'm really sorry. I called your channel impenetrable. He loves that. That'll probably be the theme. That'll probably be the theme of his next live stream. He loves it.
When you figure it out for yourself, it's yours. If I tell you, it's mine.
Hi, this is Paul, and I'm...
Stay right here with Grim Grizz on Virtually Not Alone.
Hello, YouTube people. As one of the most important things any streamer can do when they're live streaming, I am now appropriately adding the Ko-fi link. Stop it! I'm now adding the goal post of the stream. This fancy pants now pinned to the YouTube top comment, and also over here on the X platform underneath the StreamYard link. Here we go. We just add another everything, and then look, this is what we're doing. And we everything all at once. This is what we're doing. We're adding the Ko-fi link goal thing to the X thing, because there's a lot more people with money on X than in your YouTube circles, sir. What? Shh. We're virtually not alone here. Welcome. You love the click faster. So I've been exploring this liminal space of it was initially begun over on the X as a Stope Man salute to the man who inspired the shirts available that you didn't turn on in the store of Kale's whatever casino deck card for the show. Wow. Okay, the 5 of clubs. Turns out I just. As the mind explores the symbol, it is led to ideas that lie beyond the grasp of reason. The wheel may lead our thoughts toward the concept of a divine sun, but at this point, reason must admit its incompetence. Man is unable to define a divine being. When, with all our intellectual limitations, we call something divine, we have merely given it a name, which may be based on a creed, but never on factual evidence. Because there are innumerable things beyond the range of human understanding, we constantly use symbolic terms to represent concepts that we cannot define or fully comprehend. Hello! I see the assassins have failed. See, we're in year 5 now, so like it's sweeps week essentially. You have to mix things up, and so I thought that it's year 5. It's been a while, right? And back originally, the reason I got started is because I was bothering a fella who did his he set up his streams for YouTube live backstage on Twitch, and it was a good method. I admired the form. The form. Turns out it requires an energy level I wasn't prepared for, and we're suffering the consequences of that at the moment. But at least we have. Hey, Cassandra, good to see you. Yeah. Yes, Mayday. All I really have set up during the backstage portion is this little bit where I adjunct profess on Pastor Paul. That, well, you might as well do it instead of telling people about it. This is actually happening right now, and you're part of it. Think about that. What?
The list?
Yes, any of the first level ones.
I'm gonna get a soda. Anyone want one? Hey, Graham, I'm not in the room, right? What room? I want to cast Magic Missile. The room where he's casting all these spells from. He hasn't cast anything yet. I am, though, if you'd listen. I'm casting Magic Missile.
Why are you casting Magic Missile? There's nothing to attack here.
I'm attacking the darkness.
Yes, I'm part of it now. What is the instrument? Adam Dillon Major asked. It was a gift from Jesmine Instrument. It looks like this. It's some kind of drums with metal things on it. I got it for my birthday. And thanks for participating in the rocket things. That makes the algorithm think that people are chatting in my live stream. It's beautiful. So nice. Here on the live streams, you get the savings throws versus the mind control. And unlike just the backstage show, you don't just get Indigo. You get to make a choice, between survival, social, wisdom, or heart as the basis for your resistance to the mind control you're swimming in and being subjected to directly by me as part of your training in defense against the dark arts. Yada, yada, yada. Choose between survival, social, wisdom, or heart. Oh, survivalist with a nat one. We're not going to make it out. I'm sorry. That means your bonuses that you may have accrued by ear emojis or other emojis don't apply because you got a nat one. The mind control is going to get you. Just like the rhythm. Just like the rhythm is going to get you. Socialist coming in strongish. With a 6 and a mute emoji would save you a couple of Hive Mind chat days. Pairing it up with wisdom. Also 6ing it today. There's 2 6s. What's next? Oh no. Heart coming in strong with 15, making your savings throws. That's half damage. Half of the damage versus the mind control. Indigo bonus saves for the YouTube P and X people. They're bonus if you already got some from X. It was a 5. Indigo 5 for those. And Lucifer, and the bush, and the bush, and the bush, and the bush.
So say we all, yuck, 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 ho, ho, ho.
Slime! What? It's a river of slime!
What? There appears to have been no new Ko-fi donations in the interim, even though you put the link on X.
Listen to him. I think he is telling us the truth. That is indeed what he wants. Those of you who are sort of sniffing for duplicity or grift or dishonesty, I don't smell any of that here. I think he's telling us. I see this guy. I see both of these guys, but I see this guy as being very, very genuine and honest. He is telling us exactly what he thinks.
And now, as prepared backstage,
church, and then you're going to go to the rally, or, you know, whatever your Sunday practice is, et cetera, et cetera. Life is about what you actually do. And so, you know, Christianity as such, way up here, go to church, pray, confess, spiritual disciplines, et cetera, communion of the saints.
That's something that can't be completely ignored, right, in the discussion, that although there are probably better people than us to argue like the fine points of theology and of you know, and the differences, let's say, in the metaphysics of the different systems. At least I know that there are better people than me to do that. But there is also...
But yet, Jonathan, my friend, in a sense, what these videos are doing are not sort of having the best, most pristine conversations up here. We're having these conversations between friends. And so this video is modeling that. And when it comes to what this little corner is, this is what we are modeling here too. That is why we are doing this. That is why I should be getting, if I had been smart, I would have like worked the whole affiliate program with StreamYard, because, and Jacob would have too, because I had no idea how much business we would be sending to StreamYard. Because,
and if you are going to be sending business to StreamYard, please use the referral link available in the description below. When you start doing business with the StreamYards, I get mine paid for thanks to this program here.
Because StreamYard has become one of the arteries through which these conversations of this little corner is happening. So yes, on one hand, one might say, pick your large-brained theologians of choice out there. But what we're actually doing is, in fact, connecting these two things, because these are three people who are friends, none of whom are theologians, by the way. John Vervaeke is a cognitive scientist with a heavy background in philosophy. Jordan Hall is a disrupted entrepreneur who likes to read theology, and Jonathan Peugeot is an icon carver who loves...
Oh, an entrepreneur who likes to read theology. If you don't remember the Benjamin Boyce appearance, or whatever, first, you're late. He says he contracts with the government. He doesn't work for the government. They come to him as a contractor.
Symbolism, of course, reads theology too. So none of them are professional theologians, and I am not either. I'm a pastor. Pastors are not theologians. Theologians are academics. Pastors work with people. We touch on theology, but I'm not a theologian, not a biblical scholar. I use the Bible to make sermons. So part of what is happening is that this is a movement. It's very Protestant of me. This is a movement of laypersons who are trying to figure out what comes next. Now, maybe I should just play it. So this happened on the Friday morning.
And then I wanted to play a piece. Shout out to Mark Parker and Chad the Alcoholic of the video he was referencing. Here's one.
Called a guy who is suffering from alcoholism. And then we will one day ask ourselves, do you guys remember that group or that organization called AA? Whatever happened to those guys? And you see how that would just be a tragedy. Rigsby, sure. Leave it.
Right.
So the big difference here is, I think, between, let's say, AA and what we are involved with here in the little corner of the internet is the guys in AA know that their lives depend on it. And even more so, they know that their sons and daughters' lives depend on it. And maybe their nephews' lives depend on it. You know, they want AA to be there for those who may show up someday at the door of the worst place that they ever wanted to be, which is an AA group. Nobody ever wants to go to that. So I say all that to
Oh, no, it wasn't long enough for you to get the ear emoji in. Come on, that was only half a second. Hey, so, as you know, here's the agency deck card of the show, the 5 of Hearts, whatever that means to anybody. We have a special new donation from someone bringing us to our 5% goal of this Everything All at Once stream of not exploding, and they've made it on the board, just like Avriel. You could, too, have your name scribbled on the board. Yes, you can have 2 plus 2 half plus 2. You can have your name on the board simply by donating to the Ko-fi available over there. You might read your message as a voice in the background. I don't know. We've had it happen once or twice. It's very mysterious. Remember, there is no agency. We want what's best. In other news today, Stop Screen presents Share Screen, click it again. Lynn Lavoie has released this short. The girls are being trolled by frogs. And of course I commented, so say we all. The girls are always being trolled by frogs. Isn't it?
Can you get that on video? No. Mom, I'm not going to. No, that's I'll show you later. Look, the gator, obviously. Okay, that's enough. You deserve it for that one. As we prepare for you the casino deck card of the show, we share with you the quote by Adam Dillon Major. I bent and kneeled, rent my shield, sent a message to the Pentaguild. Casino deck card is the 8 of diamonds. 8 of diamonds. There's a +4 for Jasberg, 2 for Kale because he just typed corn, and +4. The next stream saves for Cassandra. Here, play this again. In case you missed, I'm normally a morning stream kind of guy, so you might have missed it. You might have missed it last night. Here it is.
Embrace their gifts. Others will awaken.
And on the social layer, in the TLC, I today was abused by a notification from one Mark Parker, who had Chad on to gossip about what happened on Jacob's stream with Nahama's stream, inspiring Jacob to be a little whiny bitch. And because he's like, I'm the fucking shadow matriarchy of the TLC. I'm Mr. Fetch. You can't be the shadow man. And all this bullshit and Gossip Girl crap, which is completely unacceptable. So there's that. There's your TLC portion of the stream.
Oh shoot, where was I going with this? Attention.
Are you sick and tired of being asked about the TLC? When you look at this corner, do you not even think that it's a thing? Well, if you're like me, raise your hand. Because I got what you need. You need Telos tea. That's right. Grab yourself a nice hot cup of Telos tea. Now, Telos tea. It's not a thing.
Oh, Slack says it.
Oh shoot, where was I going with this? Attention.
In case you didn't know, Jazzberg over here was the one and only Jacob Sonnenberg, defeater of Set, with this anticlimax aura. It was so fabulous at the D&D game. Now there's an association between that and the actual person who shows up at events. Thanks for that. Okay, yeah, so what we've learned today is while the backstage stream on X is fun, it creates this weird liminal onstage backstage space that's energy draining, and if we're going to do it in the future, we're going to have to be a lot more prepared. We've also learned that the Discord stream of the StreamYards is pretty heavy on the resources when you're streaming everywhere all at once, and we probably shouldn't do that. And welcome to LARPgate Year 5. Hang on to your butts. Where's the train?
Is everything all right in here?
Yes, Nanny.
No, we're trying to find the train. Lobster monkey goose. And this first with tonight is Lives of the Saints show over on Grail Country. You know, Chad's the only one that has given me a commercial in the last year or so. Why don't you first? Why don't you give me a Grail Country Saints commercial? And Kale no longer identifies as a harlot. Cosmic has found me the train. So has Sonnenberg. Through the power of their emojis, I now ended this is a new season. We're trying new things. It'll get better or worse as it goes. All right, Kale. Kale has excitingly announced he'll be on this channel tonight, and I thought, why not? Because we love Kale. We'll subscribe to Avoiding Babylon and watch his 40-second promo.
So